What's Adam Daniel Mazet saying out there?
The broiler needs to eat, and Lars just signed a massive contract with the Blue Jays, $110 million over 5 years. Congratulations,
I'll take it.
Lars.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what Adam Daniel Mazet has been smoking and or eating, but that's a nice pipe dream fantasy. Oh, it's because of my hat. It's because I'm wearing the Jays hat. I see. That's why. Yes. This is and if just for the record, if I were to try out for the Blue Jays, I would be a walk-on and I would be a specialty relief pitcher. I would just come in key situations for maybe 1/3, 2/3. I think when I used to be a pitcher for a long time, for several years. I was actually scouted by the San Diego Padres and the Montreal Expos from the age of about 14 to 17 until I started to have rotator cuff issues, and essentially I just ended up topping out at about 80 kilometers an hour with my fastball, or 80 miles an hour, which was not fast enough. That's about 15 kilometers too slow for a 17-year-old. But while I was being scouted, I was pretty decent for a kid with my size. So if I come back now, I'll be a specialty reliever. I'm going to have a real wonky delivery. I'll probably throw submarine or sidearm just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
I'm going to do lots of weird things so that people are just like, they don't know how to hit this guy because he's too much of a wild card.
Adam Daniel Mazet was reading my mind. What about a knuckleballer?
What I would throw, not a knuckleball, but my actual strikeouts pitch when I was younger was a forkball, which is essentially you do this with your fingers and just jam it through the seams on the ball. But the action of the ball is kind of tumbling / knuckling to the point where I can't even control it. I didn't know where, like once I released it, it would just dive either down out of the strike zone in the dirt or to the left or the right. One game, as just for fun, we were playing a shittier team than us and we didn't really care. And I literally only threw forkballs I didn't throw a single fastball. I just threw forkballs. The catcher and I were like, you want to just throw forkballs for the whole game? And we're like, yeah. And I would just throw them and they swung and missed. I think I struck out 10 people in 6 innings only throwing those. So
Good for you.
Yeah, you got it. Downward movement, like the Terminator, Tom Hankey. Yeah, Tom Hankey and Dwayne Ward, exactly. And here I would be very intimidating too with my I would probably like head down like this and then lots of like kind of like the way a bull scratches in the ground. I would scratch. You can't see it right now, but I'm scratching my feet back and forth on the mound. I would probably scream stuff. It would be a little mix of, the New Zealand All Blacks, the rugby team, how they do their what's it called, Maka dance or something. Like they do their sort of Samoan Pacific dance before, where they get really intimidating. They start grunting and screaming and yelling. Mori haka, there it is, haka. That would be me. So I'd be out there and I'd be like, just intimidate them completely. I'd be like, I don't even want to go up to plate against this fucking psycho. Just count me out.
I am not dealing with that.
Yeah. Side fun fact, I think a fun fan thing that the Major League Baseball team should do is every game, I think they should have like a random draw from a ticket holder, or maybe you got to enter the draw if you think you're good enough. And they give one fan per game and at bat. So every Major League team has one out throughout the game where it's just a fan who gets to step up to the plate. Obviously, 99 times out of 100, they're probably going to strike out. But every once in a while, they might get a hit. Or maybe have someone play the outfield. Terrible idea for the game, but fun for fans, I'm sure. Yes.
Adam Daniel Mazet giving you a title. Lars Lightning Quicksilver Classington, Setup Man.